What's up guys, FlamingVictini here. We are back for another Showdown live. I just had an opportunity to record and I haven't been getting too much time to, so I just decided let's do a PS live. My opponent is using a Pincer Gengar team and he has no electric immunities. I mean, Pincer is a threat, but I do have that Zapdos, and Zapdos just looks very nice in this matchup. His Thundurus looks kind of threatening, especially if it's NP Life Orb. Yeah, Thundurus could get out of hand, but I'm going to lead off with my Zapdos. It does very well versus his team. I can Volt Switch out of Heatran. I can... Okay, he actually leads with this Thundurus. Yeah, this thing's a threat. Big threat. I'm going to go straight to my Latios. I should be able to take 2 HP Ices if that's what he wants to go for. But he just Thunderbolts. I kind of want to throw out a Surf in case he goes to his Heatran, but he does actually go to his Ferrothorn instead. I think I want to take the opportunity to go into my Heracross, because this thing is a massive threat. I'm actually going to go for one substitute because I don't really know what he wants to do, and he does actually pull a switch directly into Gengar, so I'm going to go for the Rock Blast right here, take this thing out. I think it should. And I think, yeah, it does, and I can't afford the damage from substitute. I feel I can. And this Heracross is a big threat to his team, of course. He has that Pincer lurking, and this thing is a threat. I forgot to change the items on this. But yeah, this Pincer is a big threat. I need to calc versus Let me calc versus Zapdos versus Pincer. This thing is strong, but oh my god, that's eating it up like a light snack. Oh my god. So I'm just gonna go pull a switch into my Zapdos as he just goes straight for the return. Do we get a paralysis? Oh my god, beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. I'm just gonna roost this damage off, and this is wonderful. Zapdos is amazing. Anyway, because his because his Ferrothorn was rocks, I'm suspecting this is Magma Trap Tran. Because of that, I want to pull a hard switch into Keldeo rather than staying into Volt Switch because it might be fast. He actually Lava Plumes. Not really sure what's going on there. I think he should be running Spike's Ferrothorn in that case. But I'm just going to fire off a Scald as he protects. Okay, so this might just be some Spadef, Protect, Taunt, Toxic, Lava Plume variant. Anyway, he could pull a switch into his Ferrothorn. Don't get the burn. I'm going to go for it. I'm gonna go for it, man. And I get the burn. That is beautiful as he does Leech Seed. And I'm gonna pull a switch into my Latios because I think with a burnt Ferrothorn I can afford to roost around, defog around, etc. As he double leeches, I'm just gonna roost on this turn. Get a little health back. Can't really defog immediately anyway, as he goes for the Gyro and I'm eating it up. Oh my god. So I'm going to go for another Roost, and I'm definitely going to play around this Ferrothorn, but I think with a burnt Ferrothorn, I suspect that my Heracross can get a free sub. I'm going to Roost more because I think I'm recovering health from it, as I'm also wasting his Gyro Ball PP, and he's not really gaining too much from this anyway himself, as yeah, he just keeps Gyro Balling. How much PP do you have? I could pull a switch directly into Heracross. He has 4 more Gyro Balls. Heracross versus Ferrothorn. Oh wow. Wait, I do have a lot of bulk actually. And this is a burned Ferrothorn. So yeah, it is looking like I will be able to live a Gyro Ball with my sub. I'm gonna go for one more roosting once. Casey wants to throw out a leech right there. As he's just clicking Gyro, time to click that Hera button and time to grab that victory. Oh my god, it is time. It's time. Bring in my Heracross. He does not go for the Leech Seed. Free substitute right here. He will not be able to break it, bar like a crit or something. And I'll definitely be able to pull up a kill on at least Thundurus or the Pincer, depending on what he wants to do. I think I'll go for the Pin Missile as I do connect, thankfully don't miss. And he goes to his Heracross. Oh my god, so sorry, he went to his Pincer, but yeah, that paralysis just sealed the game for me. As Now this Heracross is just going to clean up the game, unless I miss, of course. That can always happen. He goes for the HP Ice, and I hit, so unless this Heatran is very, very fast, I should be able to win the game with Heracross. I kind of don't want to risk it being fast. I don't feel like there's a good reason for me to risk that when I can just keep this around just in case. So because of that, I'm going to pull a switch. Oh, actually I wanted to go to my Keldeo, but I'm going to pull a switch into my Latios, I guess. He gets the burn. It's okay. I'll just roost this off and should be able to win this game as he flash cannons. Wow. Yeah, definitely should have kept my Latios. Anyway, I'm gonna go pull a switch into my Lando T, and I think I'm gonna SD as he protects. That is beautiful. I can just fire off an EQ now. I don't really know how fast this Tran is, but oh, it is fast. Or at least faster than my Heracross, because my Heracross hits the same speed as his Lando T. By the way, this is But the Best's team. This team is actually heat, but yeah, But the Best. Shout out to India. Shout out to India. What the heck? Anyway, yeah, he forfeits. I could have just gone to Zapdos and Volt Switch for the game. So that's gonna be the first game, and I'll actually pause it and I'll be right back with the next one. Alright guys, we're back. My opponent is using a Charizard Sand team. It looks like it would be Charizard Y because of the T-Tar, but it could also very well be X. That's something amazing about Charizard's versatility. He doesn't have good Heracross switch ins, his best one being a Lando T, which is not super good, but I also am pretty threatened by his stuff, especially that Charizard. I feel pretty threatened by. I actually kind of want to lead off with my Latios. I kind of not suspecting him to lead with his T-Tar, and he does actually lead with his Charizard. Because of this, I want to pull a double switch into my Heracross, predicting him to go Ferrothorn or T-Tar, as he does indeed go to his T-Tar, and that is really good for me. What do I want to do? I think I'm just gonna go straight for a Pin Missile, as he does actually pull a switch into Keldeo. Could have CC'd you, man. Could have gotten close combated, but well, I do get that off against the Keldeo. What do I want to do though? I kind of really don't want to go to my Latios and get trapped. I don't want to go to my Keld because it's so good in this game. Everything else is good in this game, so I think I'm just going to CC as he does just Scald. Don't burn me. Oh, he burns me, but I'll still be able to pick up this kill at the very least. Don't really agree with switching directly to Keldeo, but I guess I'll keep in mind in the future that people make plays like that. Anyway, I want to keep my Heracross because I can Healing Wish it up later, and I can just go into my Latios as he just Solar Beams. Guess in case I went to my Keldeo, but I'm gonna pull a double switch into Keldeo again. I was tempted to Surf as he actually stays in and Fire Blasts. Ouchie. I'm gonna go. I know he can tank a Hydro Pump, but I think he won't want to. I'm gonna be aggressive. Yeah, okay, I wanted to cancel that, but he does stay in and Solar Beam me, so that's not very good. I'm gonna go to my Latios. I'm gonna Surf in hopes that he goes to his T-Tar, as that's what he does. And now it's a hope that he's not Scarf, as he is not Scarf and his T-Tar is dead. That is beautiful. His Zard, though, is definitely his biggest threat to me at this moment. He goes to his Lando T. I'm going to go into my Zapdos, which does very well versus him. Do I get the static? No, I don't get the static, but I do get the helmet damage. And I want to calc Zapdos versus Charizard Y, which is such a big threat to me right now. It's insane. And it seems like I might be able to tank it if I'm healthy. But he does go straight into his Zard. And I think I'm going to have to sack my Heracross here. I really don't have a choice. So I can go into my Latios and get off a Roost. Oh, this is looking pretty difficult anyway. I could go into my Zapdos. I could also go into my own Lando T and set up Rocks. I think Rocks are really, really valuable because they really pressure his Zard a lot, which is something I really want. So I want to go into my Lando T, as he goes for the T-Wave. Well, I was also considering going to Zapdos, so I'm fine with that. And he's definitely going to Leech on this turn, I guess. I really do want to knock off this thing's leftovers, and that'll be good for me as he does just Leech. And I can just pull a switch into Zapdos. He can double Leech, I don't care. He actually Gyro Balls and gets paralyzed. It's funny. I'm going to Roost up as he tries to Rock on a Defog. I'm just going to throw out a Heat Wave right here, and the Ferrothorn is gone. Beautiful. So this is looking pretty good now. I think this is very, very winnable. But I still need to be careful, of course. Could get out of hand. He does pull a switch straight into Drill, so I want a Heat Wave. As he spins, takes the helmet, takes the Life Orb too, and oh my god, almost dead, but not quite. I'm going to pull a switch into Jirachi because no one goes for EQ right there, and I really don't want to take a Rock Slide in case he had it, but he does just Iron Head, and this is fine. Jirachi can hard stamp the Zard if he goes into that, which is what I'm going to do. And do I flinch? I do flinch, so the Zard is now weakened in range of a single attack from my Jirachi. He goes to his Lando T. That is fine. He's probably going to U-turn right here, but honestly going back to Zapdos seems perfectly fine right here. As he does just U-turn, I get a little more helmet damage, and there's the static. There we go, Zapdos is way too good. Oh my god. I'm gonna Toxic just in case I miss Draco versus this thing and it gets out of hand. But this game is pretty much done at this point. Yeah, there's the sun goes away too, so I can just go into my Latios. And I can just Surf, to be completely honest. As he does sack his Lando T in order to get back his Zard. I can probably just Surf again, don't even have to Draco. As, yeah, with the sun, even within the sun, the Toxic's going to be enough to take that thing out. That Fire Blast did so much damage, though. And if he didn't take it out, Jirachi would have cleaned it up. So yeah, that's going to be the game. On to the next one. We are climbing, and Zapdos is putting in the work. Of course, the moment I say that... Wait, actually, Zapdos beats this. I have Toxic for the Hippo, Heat Wave, Volt Switch, Toxic, and then Alakazam is like the only thing that threatens Zapdos. This is actually beautiful. I'm gonna actually lead off with my Zapdos as he leads off with his Alakazam, of course. I'm gonna go into my Jirachi. If he wants to Shadow Ball, he can Shadow Ball. That's gonna be a really good play for him. He actually pulls a switch into Cofagrigus. Wow. So I'm gonna U-turn out of there. And he's probably gonna throw off a Wisp. But what is his Keldeo switch? And I do not see it. I do not see it. Scald seems fine. I don't want to go pump and miss. He actually pulls a switch into Klefki, and I'm... Oh, wow. That took it well. That took it really well. I'm just going to fire off another Scald in case I get a burn. I think I should be able to take it out. Oh, it's a roll. And I'm not able to get the burn. I'm just going to let him get up the other Spike and take the burn damage in order to Scald again. I do have the Heracross. If the Bishop gets out of hand, I do have Healing Wish. Anyway, he does go into his Alakazam. I feel like he'd Shadow Ball, man. I really do. But I don't really know what options I have. I'm gonna be right back. Sorry about that. So this Alakazam is a very big threat. I definitely want to keep my Keldeo around. I actually value it a lot. Thing is, I want to keep my Keldeo around, but I also want to Healing Wish it up, which will lose my Jirachi, which is important for the Zam. So it's really, really tough. I actually want to run a Calc on Zapdos versus Alakazam just to get an idea of the damage. And yeah, that's damage. So what can I say? I feel like he has no reason not to Shadow Ball right here, though. So I'm very, very tempted to just pull a switch into Zapdos and try to play around. I'm gonna do it. Pull a switch into Zapdos. If he goes for the Psychic, I'm done. Oh my god, he just went for the Psychic. He's not messing around, so I'm gonna go to my Jirachi. And if he stays in to go for... If he stays in and I get staticked, things can get nasty very, very quickly. He does pull a switch out into Talonflame. That's good for me, and think I can pull a switch back into my Zapdos. If he's taunt, now is a good turn to go for it as he just wisps. I'm gonna fire off a Toxic. This is one of the problems with Zapdos, I think. Actually, Talon's a pretty big threat to... Oh, wow. He pulls a switch into Bisharp. Very interesting. I'm gonna have to be careful about that. That Talonflame. Okay, I think I can Heat Wave. Oh, wow. That's AV. Man, that took nothing. But at least now that he has knocked off my item, I think that even with the burn, I might be able to roost all this thing. But I'm worried about that Talonflame, because I don't have Stone Edge on my... Lando T. Because knockoff is good for lefties. I mean, it's good on this team, but it's bad for Talon. I do have Surf Latios, which is good for me. Surf Latios is going to be important. I feel pretty safe versus the Bish, but the Keld is still so good. I can't pull a switch directly into Jirachi though. Oh, but if I get a sub up with Heracross, it's just over. So yeah, I think Keld's gonna have to go right here. Don't really have a way to keep it around as he just Psychics. Not afraid, and I really want to get a Defog off as soon as I can. As he pulls a switch into Talonflame. Into my Latios. I'm going to click Surf right here because I can do a lot of damage to his team. I don't want to click Draco and then have him be able to roost all. He actually goes straight for the Brave Bird. How much does the Surf do? Not enough. And I'm technically in range of... Well, I don't know. I don't know for sure if I'm in range of Brave Bird. Talonflame. Latios. Brave Bird. Brave Bird doing 43 to 51. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pull a switch into Zapdos right here. Don't really see too many options, but this Alakazam again is becoming so threatening. As I do get the static. I actually did not want to get the static that turn. But he goes back into a Zam. Back into the Zam. I think I'm just gonna Volt Switch right here as, oh my god, he went for the HP Fire predicting my Jirachi. Stop this, oh my god, this is beautiful. I mean, I do need to get rid of these spikes though, they're really, really wearing me down. As he pulls a switch into Talonflame, gonna roost up with my Zap. Need this roost. I need to be careful of that Bish though, of course. But I still need to get off the Defog at some point, as he gets paralyzed. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna go for the Toxic as he tries to roost. Oh wait, I'm dumb. I forgot he's paralyzed. Whoops. So he goes for the... Oh god, this is bad. This is bad very, very quickly. I need paralysis. Ugh. This just got nasty way too quickly. So back into Zap. He actually pulls a switch into Hippo. I'm gonna go straight to my Lati and get these hazards out. Oh my god. This guy is beastly. I'm gonna Defog as he just pursues. I'm done. Oh my god. Into my Heracross. I'm gonna try to click sub in case he suckers as he does not... Oh, he gets paralyzed. Get paralyzed. Get paralyzed. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, I feel so scum. Actually, I don't feel scum. I feel great. Oh, that is beautiful. That, yes. Oh my god. Get rid of this Talon. Man, I never thought static would backfire versus me. But to be completely honest, Taunt Wisp Talonflame is a big threat to this team. I need to be careful of that in the future. Because without Stone Edge on Lando, it can get out of hand really quickly. Anyway, he goes into a Zam. I think it's best to let my Heracross go. So I can go to my Jirachi once again. And U-turn. Yeah, this Zam is a threat. This Zam is a threat. But now I can go into my Zapdos and get off a Toxic. Still not ideal. I think this could get a little nasty, but I think the selling, okay, he lets that oh, he's Hex. That's nasty. I don't even think I can Roost. Ugh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pull a switch into my Lando T, and this thing's gonna get burnt. I could have volted, but he could have also gone straight to Hippo, so that's what I was worried about right there. Oh, this is looking nasty. This is actually looking nasty. Do I let him Wisp me? That's gonna be so bad. I can't let him Wisp me, I just can't, so because SD, okay. Well, can't say I expected that. Gonna go into my Lando. Gonna go for a knockoff just to see what this thing is doing, remove its leftovers. Oh, he's toxic. Fuck. Man. Gonna go for the SD as he gets up his rocks. Gonna go for a second SD as he slacks. And he's sacking the Kofag. As I think I just lost this game, but we'll try as he Psychics. What do I go for? Do I go for Healing Wish into Lando, or do I go for the Jirachi win? Oh boy. I think it's the Jirachi win. I don't think I can afford to Healing Wish Lando because he has the Toxic. As here comes the SD on a slack. No one goes straight to Zam right there as he Qs. Gonna SD again on what I expect to be a slack. And now we start clicking EQ. Well, we're gonna get off one EQ as he slack says. Okay, so I actually make a mistake right there and completely forget about that possibility, so it's gonna come down to Jirachi sack. Good thing I removed this thing's leftovers. I don't think I'm gonna get it. He has definitely a better chance of winning this than me, as yeah, he wins that game, so GG bro. I definitely misplayed that a little bit, and I think the threat of Talonflame was very, very revealing. Talonflame just, it really does mess with this team. Yeah, Talonflame is nasty. If it's taunt, you're put into a especially annoying position with Zapdos, and if he gets paralyzed, you can't Toxic it, so it's really just a game about getting the paralysis. I mean, Latios does pressure it though, that's good. Surf Latios is definitely the right call on this team, I think. Anyway, that's gonna be the live, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.